monitoring software remove blind spots that cause 90% of all IT disruptions. We've identified 5 IT management blind spots present in every computer network. These information voids were the cause of over 90% of all network disruptions and threats and have been detected over hundreds of environments. Most network monitoring systems don't analyze and store WAN traffic, the point where all traffic converges and where most security and performance issues arise. From this single vantage, you can literally see every element of network operations, and blind spots disappear. The biggest challenge with WAN analysis is usability. Most analyzers produce gobs of super technical and complex information. Even for a skilled engineer, it's time-consuming and impractical for day-to-day use, which is why blind spots are so common. There are a variety of network visibility solutions, but they're very pricey. Even for organizations that can afford them, these solutions introduce more complexity and often require a dedicated full-time employee to manage it. Inspector software was engineered to deliver affordability and ease of use, combining content analysis, database indexing, and web-based reporting enable it to devour communications from tens, hundreds, or thousands of workstations and systems, archive it for weeks or months, and present it for secure interactive analysis and review from anywhere on the network. Inspector tracks every end-to-end communication detail for every internal system. Any problem is solvable when you have a complete empirical record from perimeter to every endpoint, inside and out, with any detail only a mouse click away. Based on almost 2 decades of networking experience and having analyzed hundreds and hundreds of production networks, these 5 blind spots are present in every network and are the cause of over 90% of all network disruptions and threats. Blind spot number 1. Poorly configured systems or technology not performing to specification. Examples: an ineffective firewall rule leaves an inbound exposed path for exploitation. An email relay setting allows your server to be exploited by spammers. Inefficient web filtering and reporting that misses inappropriate surfing. Poor group policy deployments that did not direct user workstations to power down at night. Blind spot number 2. WAN congestion and bandwidth contention. Example: just before noon, when over 500 users all go to check their favorite stocks and news sites, going from gigabit backbone speeds to a 30 megabit WAN pipe, random usage trends can and will affect normal business processes and productivity. By examining and understanding how WAN resources are being used, management can schedule important off-site file transfers or disaster recovery and backups to off-peak times without having to invest in more bandwidth or buying WAN optimization gear. Blind spot number 3. Network connections will fail, so it's important to know when, where, and why. Example: several users complain that they can't access their email. A quick glance at the email system showed their request timed out and no connection response was issued from the SMTP server. By examining the connectivity path, you can identify where problems originate: source, destination, or somewhere in between. Blind spot number 4. Mistakes and abuse. The first time it happens, it's a mistake. When it becomes a pattern, it's abuse. Example: web abuse is a common issue when someone either accesses prohibited content or exceeds an allowable amount of surf time. The internet contains millions of non-business related websites. It's not unusual for users to stumble upon something that's inappropriate. This will happen. It becomes an issue when there's a repeated pattern of such behavior. If you're diligent about tracking day-to-day operations, no blind spots means no surprises and significantly reduces unwanted disruptions and distractions. Example: Someone clicked an email file attachment and launched a Trojan attack. Social attacks are quite common. Users believe an attachment is legit, click on it, and suddenly their system is unusable with automated processes underway that spread the Trojan mayhem to everyone in their contact list. This kind of mess, like it or not, and cleanup will happen to the best of us. By accessing the stricken user's data in Inspector, you can see how the entire process unfolded and which systems were affected. Cleanup is easy when you have a complete historical record. Blind spot number 5. Content visibility. Example. The network and internet are business purpose communication tools. It's all about customer information and finances, yet there's very little information about what's flowing in and out of most networks. That's big money and an even bigger risk. Web and spam filters block unwanted inbound content, while data loss prevention and email scanners protect outbound content. All are expensive and complex, and none provide bidirectional objective content visibility in an affordable and easy-to-use software platform. Inspector uses an integrated 20,000-word dictionary to identify all content flowing in and out. Users can create their own custom dictionaries containing words and information pertaining to their business and for documenting internal controls to fulfill regulatory compliance monitoring. To learn more about how to eliminate your network management blind spots, choose the corresponding solution video from our Congruity Inspector channel on YouTube. If you'd like to try Inspector software and expose your network's blind spots, it's a fast, easy, and free process. Click the link in the window below or call us at 303-800-5421. We are happy to help.